33 secondary schools declared unauthorized in Thane. Revamp schools by September 5, says Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Chandigarh schools to now train new students for PISA. Schools must come before pubs and restaurants in future. Photo of maskless students crammed in US school that reopened after COVID-19 causes outrage. Parents complain against PTAs over school fees. Government schools a lucrative option for financially hit parents. Assam frames guidelines for reopening schools, colleges, seeks views from the stakeholders. School blocks students from online classes. Good morning and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Janvi reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: as many as 33 secondary schools, including 2 civic-run institutions in Maharashtra's Thane district, have been declared unauthorized by the Thane Zilla Parishad, an official said on Wednesday. Notices have been sent to schools, which have been classified as unauthorized, and managements have been ordered to shut these institutions, Education Officer Seshro Bade has said in his order. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Tuesday asked officials at a review meet to keep the renovated schools ready for reopening on September 5. He told officials to complete the work, including provision of additional facilities like toilets, drinking water, and classroom furniture, before the schools are reopened. With the program for International Student Assessment Exam has been postponed for a year due to coronavirus pandemic, the UT Chandigarh will now have to train a new set of students for PISA 2022. The students who were supposed to participate in PISA 2021 have now become ineligible. The UT Education Department had recently asked students to furnish details of students who will participate in the test in 2022. Anne Longfield says children have a right to education and must not be an afterthought, and that schools should be first to open, last to close. She says children play a smaller role in spreading COVID-19 than adults and are less likely to get ill from it. The government says getting children back to school is a national priority. With some schools in the state of Georgia in United States opening for the first time since the coronavirus lockdown, parents are becoming increasingly worried about their children's safety. And images going viral from a school where maskless children can be seen crammed in a hallway without maintaining social distancing is only adding to the concerns. As the pandemic and the resultant financial loss led to parents urging several private schools to reduce their fees, parents-teacher associations, which are expected to help parents address their grievances, are posing as obstacles. Several parents said that even a large number of them had urged the school management to reduce fees. PTA had not spoken in their favor. Last month, Lakshmi Narayan Shastri got his 16-year-old son admitted to a government school in the city. A factory worker in Badshahpur, Shastri decided to make the switch from a private to government school in view of the uncertainty around his financial situation that has persisted ever since the outbreak of COVID-19. With a view to start informal classes till restrictions on opening educational institutions because of COVID-19 pandemic continues, Assam government has framed a set of guidelines and sought views from stakeholders. Schools, colleges and other educational institutions have remained closed in Assam as well as rest of India since March because of the pandemic. Ryan International School, Bavdan, has allegedly blocked students from their online classes for non-payment of fees. The students' parents had demanded that the schools take only tuition fee for the year and waive off the utility charges. However, when they tried to log in on Tuesday, the students found themselves blocked from the online classes. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website, which is www.denn.com, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.